Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim. Today is April 6th, 2025. We're going to be playing the daily challenge on GeoGuessr. We're currently 460 days into our streak. We will hit 461 today. We're also going to be finishing off the week, hopefully strong. We had some pretty rough patches midweek, but yesterday was pretty solid. Got our first gold of the week. Hopefully we can replicate something like that. But anyway, we're gonna jump into this. But as always, there are 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. We will not be moving. And our first settlement is this. Let's see here. So I'm thinking this might be Malaysia because the it doesn't look like a um doesn't look like an Indo plate right there. But with the Selamat on there, it should definitely be. Not seeing anything there. Camina Hotel, the one in. Kitten Park. Camina. I don't think. So we do have like what looks like Chinese characters. We had that over here as well. Um, Station. Nusantara. Nusantara sounds familiar, but maybe not. Let's just see what we've got here. So it should be Malaysia, should be either here or here. Nusantara. 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 I don't think it's Johor, but um with the Chinese, I'm thinking it could be something like that. Let's just skim over here real quick, see if there's anything that I recognize word wise. That could have been a place name that specifically looking for like Nusantara and we're almost out of time. So like I said, I'm gonna go with something like Johor, but okay. It's actually Bentulu. So yeah. Bentulu, not a great start. That automatically first thing places us out of gold medal because by 7 points. World's largest LNG production facilities. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure. Bentulu. I didn't see anything on there that said Bentulu or anything, or um, possibly a phone number. If I knew Malaysian phone numbers, I don't know if that's a thing. I forgot there was something over here, but that doesn't really look like. Maybe that actually says Bentulu there. I'm not 100% if that's what that says. I don't think I would have been able to know that that's what that said anyway. Um, Yeah, I don't really see anything here. What's the other one I was looking for? I was gonna see if maybe Camino was a place name, but did not appear to be. 101 Hotel. Yep. I wonder if Bentulu has more Asian influence than many other areas, or if it's just, yeah. I also need to, at some point, find out if there's like a area codes or something like that that I could use. Um, Now, this looks like it could be Japan. Yeah, Japan over here. It's a little too far to see, and I don't know that that actually has anything that would be useful on there. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing anything that's blurry. I'm not really seeing anything that would give me any indication here. No phone numbers. It's interesting. Got a ladder to the roof. Weird colors there. Yeah, I'm really no idea where this is going to be. I'm just guessing Nagoya. Oh my lord, that's so far off. Wow. So that's actually just going to be Okinawa. Um, wow. So Nago, Nago, Okinawa. All right. Um, Nago, Naha. Interesting. Um, yeah, I don't think that there's really much of a way to know that. Man, that is rough. Hey, at least I didn't go for Hokkaido somewhere up here. Um, that would have been quite rough. Hosting Japan's earliest cherry blossom festival each year. Thanks to Okinawa. It's warm climate, not yay. First, it's earliest late January, way before me. Interesting. Okay. Unfortunately, that means we are now basically out of the 20K range. What do we have here? Looks like the black back of a sign right there. So this is probably Brazil, possibly. Looks like some Brazilian poles here. Makes sense. Um, got some tropically vegetation. Big palm tree there, looks like. And a dog. Um, yep. So we'll just go somewhere like right there because we got the red dirt. We'll just guess it is okay. That's actually closer than I thought, but still not not a great score. But um, interesting. Sugarcane, soybeans, and corn. Lots of farmland. All right, we have what looks like a Chilean pole here. Palm tree, a little dry. This is gonna be Chile, obviously. Um, can't tell. I assume that's actually just cloud, not uh, mountains. This could be this could be Santiago, but it could be somewhere like Talca we were at. Was it Talca we were at yesterday or 2 days ago? Looked kind of similar climate to this. A little drier than I would expect in Santiago. It was not. It was further south. Um, Los Angeles would have been a great guess. This is Malaysia. So this is just, places with interesting, more palm trees here. More palm trees. Wait, hold on. We got a stop sign, but it is left. Yes, we're driving left, but with a stop sign and this kind of climate. So this is obviously not going to be the UK. It's also not going to be Australia, New Zealand because of the stop sign rather than a give way sign. So this should just be South Africa, perhaps. Um, maybe, maybe tropical wise, this could be like somewhere around here, maybe. I'm not really seeing. It's just very flat, so I don't think it's gonna be the Cape Town area. Um, but yeah. Yeah, I think it's got to be like fairly coastal. You can go something like George, maybe. Verindal. Okay. Wine round. Okay. Wine producers. Okay. Never heard of it, but it is close to this big city area here. Let's see there. It was quite coastal. It's just the wrong coast. I was on the southern coast. This was over on the west coast. So Cape Town would have definitely been a better guess, but um, yeah, it wasn't mountainous enough to be Cape Town. So um, maybe this little area here could have been a better guess. Uh, but I don't know. I honestly forget this area up here um, exists because we don't very get it very much. I do get stuff along this way a lot more often. Um, Still not very often. Most of the South Africa stuff we get is either Cape Town or somewhere in the interior, Pretoria area, Joburg area, somewhere over in this dry area, or maybe even Kruger, which we haven't had Kruger in a while. But anyway, unfortunately, that is probably a pretty poor result. 16. Yeah, that Japan one definitely hurt. Uh, yeah, I'm surprised because I thought I saw better scores than this. I mean, granted, the people on my friends list are generally fairly intelligent people, but yeah, okay. So there was I guess he moves. I guess depends a lot more on if you're moving. And actually, Roland Hill wasn't as good as he's very good, but he's one of those no move ones. But the no mover ones, or even just a couple moves, steps, 32 steps, the whole thing. Yeah, not a great. Um, Not as high. I was thinking I had seen 20Ks from every like. I guess I'd just seen that one there. But yeah, overall though, not too awful bad. The main thing is that we continued our streak. We finished off our week fairly strong. It was at least silver, and we are getting closer and closer to a halfway point at 500, and see where it goes from there. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Y'all have a good day and be safe.